Now, I've recently been given permission to show you some more Austrian spy weaponry, which has been declassified. And these are what they are. Now, in order to understand what these are, I have to explain what they do and how they do it. Then we'll do a demonstration, which will amaze you if you've never seen it done. Now, in the Austrian spy service, all of the spies are excellent divers. They do a lot of things underwater. The only thing is that our little spy guns right here and our flares and some of the other things here are not waterproof. They don't go off underwater. But these do. Now, what we have over here is 1 gallon of water. Right here. 1 gallon of water weighs 7 pounds, or I don't know, 3.5 kilos. And you can see how sturdy this is. Now, these charges right here, these are 2 of them together, and they have a orange Austrian spy sling on them. What you grab them by the ends here, and you sling them. But these are depth charges. Now, what depth charges do is they disrupt water. If you've seen the old submarine movies where they drop those barrels, the barrels don't have to hit too far from the submarine that's down here somewhere. All they have to do is get close to that submarine, and when they go off, the depth charges move a lot of water. Now let's take the physics of water for a moment. Water is a gas that cannot be compressed like air. It cannot be compressed. That means that when the explosion goes off underwater, that shock wave will travel through the water, and whatever is near that shock wave, if it's a submarine or Austrian spy in a hot tub or a swimming pool, it will incapacitate them. That's what these are for. Now, if they were bigger, they would crush you like a pop can being hit by a tidal wave. So, these depth charges will go to the bottom of this bucket while they're still alight. They're waterproof, very special made. The Austrians helped develop this because well, I'll just say that you got to see them to believe them. But I will light these with a lighter and drop them in here, and they will go all the way to the bottom while they're still burning. Then they will explode, and I'll show you the physics of how a depth charge works. Now, since most Austrian spies are kind of, say, James Bond type, because James Bond was actually adapted after the Austrian spy network, because they're so cool. I mean, look at the Austrian spy weapons. We have miniature switchblades. We have gold-plated 2mm spy guns. We've got our silver-plated guns with long-range flare and anti-tank missiles. And then they got really cool boxes that come in. As you can see, all rosewood, made in Costa Rica. So, these will sink and ignite up to 100 feet in depth. That is up to 3 atmospheres. They don't get nitrogen narcosis. They don't get Martini's law, which I'm not going to go into what all this is. They don't get air embolism, but who's ever close to them might get a little air embolism. But you'll see that. I want to show you the force of these recently declassified weapons. All right, now we're going to take this outside to a safe area, and I'm going to show you something really cool. Okay, it's been declassified, so I can show this to you.